Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Cori. I'm Cori, and it's Stitch With Me time. It is samplers in September, and today's the last day to work on samplers for September. I, of course, will work on them throughout the year, but samplers in September was our focus. Ava over at Stitching in the Interlake has a challenge every month, and this month's challenge was working on samplers. And so this is the one I'm currently working on. It's Summer. It's from a Joy Sunday kit. There's how it's supposed to look when I'm finished. And this one is a 14 count. It's a 26 by 27 centimeters. I'm working it with 2 strands. And I started working on this one by I started with the color number 1 and did it throughout the whole. It's not a very big kit, not a very big pattern. So I just started going, so I wouldn't have the challenge of trying to figure out what color to do next. I just started at 1 and I'm working my way through, and I'm halfway through because I'm on color number 12. Out of 21 colors. But today I thought that I would work on this color right here, this light green color, just because there's a nice large area for me to cover while I chat and jibber jabber and work away on it. That color is number 3766. Color 3766, it is kind of a very light blue green. It looks a little bit greener in the camera than it does to me, and as I'm looking at it, it's a very light blue green color. So we will begin our stitching. It has been quite a while since, it seems like forever since I've done a stitch with me. I've been putting up some product reviews and some orders that I've gotten, and Gunther is here wanting attention. I guess I started talking and that's what gets him here. Okay, Gunther. So yeah, I back from house sitting at my sister's. My sister came back last Friday. That was a day early for her. I guess she left a day early and she came back a day early because she was tired of traveling. So, yeah, so I have not felt well since that happened. Last Friday I packed up, and I wanted to make the house look nice for her when she came back, so I spent some time Friday cleaning and everything, and my fibromyalgia just kicked in, and it has not, I'm not doing, it's been rough the last little while here. So I haven't done hardly any stitching. I have done some, but it's not like I normally do. I'm kind of moving slow and trying to balance how much I do versus how much I want to pay for it when I do it. Yeah, just because everything hurts. It's just, I've really had a really rather lengthy, I don't know, my fibromyalgia really hasn't been that bad lately. I almost forgot how bad it could get. So but the good news part of it, my sister is going to get me that lamp I wanted. She's for house sitting. I told her she didn't need to do that. She said, well, she would have had to pay somebody else to do it, so she wanted to do that for me. And I'm like, she's just so sweet to do that. I felt like I got paid to go on vacation, Her house is so nice, and it just, it's really nice. My other sister, the reason I couldn't do the Stitch With Me European Town version on Monday was because my sister, she finally got in to see her doctor, and they, Monday morning is when I took her in, and they did the, I think they call it cardio version, and where they put the paddles on you and electrocute you. They put her out. She wasn't awake for it, but they do that to see if they could get her heart back into rhythm, and they did. And the trick is to hopefully she can keep it at a normal rate until she has the surgery that's been recommended. So hopefully she'll start feeling better. She said she did feel better yesterday, but she still didn't feel very good. So we haven't heard from the surgeon yet, so we don't know when that's going to happen. But they're hoping that because she does, they can't keep her heart at the normal rhythm, it's going to it's going to go back into AFib. The more often you have that cardio version done, the less the benefits of it are less and less. So, it'll get to the point where isn't going to work anymore. And so by doing the surgery, that is more than likely a permanent solution to it, which would be so wonderful. So wonderful. The doctor was trying to tell her about it. She didn't even want to listen. She says, no, I want to do it. I'm doing it. Like, well, let me learn something about this surgery, please. So that's what's happening in that world, and that I'm just, because I normally I would have tried to go ahead and put up a video somehow, some way. I just did not. I just haven't been feeling good. And so I couldn't do it, and I'm feeling the pressure to do these product reviews. I know I've whined about this before, but it seems like they all come at the same time. And there are stacks of them in there. There's not that many. I mean, I probably got about, I don't know if it's 3 or 4. I got to figure out who they're from, because those packages don't come labeled by who they're from. There's no packing slip or anything like that, so I gotta hope I can find the email. And I used to, when I first started doing this, like years ago, I would print them out. Whenever I placed an order, I'd go ahead and print it out. But you don't get that when you're doing the product reviews, there's never really an order. It's just in an email you tell them. And I've had having trouble with my printer, so I haven't been printing it out, so I have a record. So now I gotta figure it out who sent what. I did order a duplicate diamond painting, so I love it. And so I certainly don't need two of the same. So there's lots of things I want to do as giveaways. The problem is the giveaways take money too. Even though I already have it, it takes money to get them sent, which right now is an issue. So maybe someday I can do the giveaway thing, because I'd really like to. Trying to figure out what else is anything going on. I just hope I can get out of this cycle, whatever it is, because when I start hurting, I get depressed as well. It's more than hurting. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't feel good. I know from experience that I just gotta wait this through. So my project of getting all my flosses on floss drops has kind of been stalled as well. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing much of anything. So I ran out of floss card, the little tags that I'm putting on. I ran out of them, so I ordered like 400 more tags, which is 2 packages. But I get those tags on Amazon. So those should be coming today. Looking forward to that. I'll be getting the TV that my son got me is a Google TV, and if it were any easier, I would have returned it and exchanged it. He ordered. I would have wanted a Roku TV, and he knew that, and he ordered that, but that's not what I got. But because it's so big, I can't box it up and send it back. My son doesn't want to deal with that either, because he's got to do stuff on his end with Amazon to make it happen. So anyway, he got me a Roku attachment, and that's supposed to come today. So I can I can do the Roku that way, because there's a lot of channels that are on Roku that you can't get on Google TV. Google TV, I believe the reason why is Google TV charges, in order to be on their platform, they charge these companies money, and Roku probably does as well, but I'm guessing it's a lot more for Google than it is for the Roku. And there's a lot of companies that just either don't want to, or Google won't let them. I don't know what the issue is. But a lot of the channels I watch aren't available on Google. So I've been going between 2 TVs. when I want to watch the other stuff. So that's going to come today. There's something else that's supposed to come today. I don't know when my lamp's going to get here. When I go to the Joann website to check the status, I don't know, their computers are messed up or something, but it won't let me. Oh, here is a story. I don't know if y'all guys want to hear this. Oh, golly, it made me so mad. When I was trying to order that lamp, I've had this issue with Joann before, where my address doesn't have a apartment number or anything like that. So they have a line that's for, the address line 1 and address line 2. Well, usually if you just leave it blank, it's okay. But Joann's won't accept my address unless I put something on line 2. And so I went ahead and put line 2. I put unit B just to have something there. I think I tried unit A and it wouldn't work. So I tried unit B and that did work. They accepted that address. Well, then when you go to pay for it, they won't let you I don't know how to explain it. When you go to pay for it, the credit card, it's not a credit card. My sister gave me cash and I put it on my debit card. So the debit card won't accept it, and it tells you because the address is wrong. It doesn't match. So I couldn't pay for it because they wouldn't accept my proper address. Anyway. So then I'm on hold forever. And I ended up paying for it with a different account. That, I guess that one wasn't as picky, but now I've got to transfer money and get all that straightened out. So, anyway, that was just very annoying to me. I don't understand why it's like they think you have to live in an apartment or something. I don't know how other people get around that issue. I'm sure I'm not the only person. So, yeah, I was a bit, and I'm not even, they said they fixed it, but on their end, they fixed my address to read right. But like I said, I don't know if it's just my account or what, but I can get no information now about my account. So yeah, maybe I'm going to have to do another phone call, or maybe I just leave Joann alone and not deal with them anymore. But what had happened was I noticed that it had, because when you're doing into Google and doing stuff, they know what you've been looking at. And so they popped up the ad that lamp had gone on sale even more. It was down to $148. And I was talking to my sister about it. And that's how that happened, that she just gave me the money so I could do it. And, bless her heart. So, anyway, kind of anxious to get it. I'm sitting there trying to figure out how it's going to fit. There really isn't that much room right here by my chair. And I do have this other lamp here, but this other lamp doesn't take up as much space as that one's going to. So I might have to do some rearranging. But that's okay. So I'm not gonna I normally do I did do my show my progress on my stitching before I do my European town, and I was thinking about, even though I didn't do European town, I would just do that video, but then I realized I really hadn't done very much. Not much stitching has happened, and so I'll just do it next week when I do European town again. European town, I want to thank one of my viewers. They told me what was wrong. I thought that house was looking a little different, a little odd, and but I couldn't place it, and I quite frankly didn't want to deal with it. It's kind of difficult to deal with so many different colors and so much. Once the thread's all there, what do? You pull it out to find out if you did the right color. Anyway, somebody noticed what was going on, that I mixed up uppercase Z and uppercase U with lowercase z and lowercase u. And so I haven't even my heart just like, oh golly, I haven't had the heart to even look at it, honestly. I don't know, that thing might get FFO'd. Which would be a shame, because I really do love it. But I need to figure out what's going on. That seems like a weird mistake for me to make, because I'm largely not going by the pattern. I'm going by the symbols that are on the canvas. Although I have done a lot of checking, and maybe that's where the problem came in. If the symbols on the canvas are similar as well, they do have a lot of dark triangle shapes that are just a little bit different about where the triangle goes. Maybe that's what I did wrong. I don't know. I really don't. But the way I've been feeling anyway, I just haven't dealt with it. So I think she said it was around the windows, and I don't know what the difference in colors are going to be, but I guess it's something that needs to be dealt with. And anyway, I'm excited to get my light. I'm excited to get some more of the floss drop cards for me to continue my project for getting my floss onto floss drop cards. Yeah, and then there's that big box that Becky sent me. Becky's so wonderful, of CXC floss, and I think I'm gonna do those in baggies, and because of the cards that she sent with them to organize them with. So anyway, lots to do. I just hope I get my mojo back so I can start feeling better and start accomplishing some of this stuff. And there'll probably be a video out every day this week, the rest of the week. Hopefully I'll get them all out. I just feel like I need to get them out as soon as possible when these companies send them, because they're trusting me to do this. So the sooner I can get them out and let them know, the better. So, and I want to thank you guys who have been continuing to support me. I really do appreciate it. And I want y'all to take care so I can see you again in the next one.